no reference to last 1 year major development in questions.
Because supply chain management, it
Direct
has been
syllabus
quite
topic.
in news also since COVID
Yes.
crisis, supply chain.
Yes, sir. Those who are writing this mains for the first time, the freshers, they might find it difficult because all the topics are like contemporary developments, sir.
If you see paper second question on poverty paradox, so that was also directly, indirectly linked to recent developments,
Right.
including World Bank report. So let's have a quick review of GS paper 3. This year also the paper has been quite normal the way it can be found in past years, and I guess key students may have found it very doable paper. So we have Lakshmi and we'll try to have a look on this paper.
Yes, sir.
So how will you see about the nature of this, let's say, paper, like especially the distribution of questions?
Yes, sir. Distribution is more or less similar to previous years, sir. But this time in economy section, they have added more weightage. They have asked 9 questions instead of 8 questions.
Means one question they have asked extra, I guess.
Yes, sir. That semiconductor question belongs to largely economy section. Many students might consider this as science and tech questions.
It is a minor change, we can say.
Yes, it is minor change, sir.
So, but largely you can say that is how the distribution.
Yes, sir. Distribution.
Then we'll, let's say, see that the nature of paper.
Yes, sir. Difficulty level.
If you see, as per our understanding, we can say that 55% of the paper can be considered as easier side, we can say that.
Yes.
Not even moderate, because questions are on the pattern. Many questions are from the repeated topics we can consider.
Yes, sir. That questions like nanotechnology is there, or even Paris Agreement. So these, let's say, they are predictable lines, sir. Even maritime security or all the questions from internal security, they are asked from the major challenges. And the nature of question is like
very
generic.
Few, let's say 15% around, we can say difficult.
Yes. And sir, this difficulty level is only due to some kind of factual and specific information.
Specific. Basically, you need to write some specific. Content in that, and you may not have that specific content.
Yes, sir. Otherwise, all these questions are attemptable, we can say. Like we said in GS.
Even if paper can be considered easy, but marking.
Yes, generally this has been pattern, I guess, sir. The complex and difficult nature of questions and the let's say liberal marking they are doing, and easy, let's say, questions. Then
yes, paper 1, paper 3, we can find quite easier side.
Yes.
And paper second, as we discussed, let's say it was a bit complex, not difficult but complex. It demands lots of things to be brought together while writing that let's say questions, answers.
Yes. Yes.
So that is how we can say. So let's have a look at means each and every question.
So before that, we can broadly give idea about any new trend or new things that they have introduced. So one thing that I have found here, sir, that the way you mentioned earlier also, that there is no reference to last 1 year major development in questions.
Yes, this is what we are finding this year. Let's see papers. So far we have 3 papers discussion.
Right, sir.
And in that we find that direct current affairs, we can say that of within 1 year between mains to mains we can consider.
Yes, sir.
So that they have not, it is quite absent, you can consider this year.
Yes, sir. And those who are writing this mains for the first time, the freshers, they might find it difficult because all the topics are like contemporary developments, sir. So they require some kind of background knowledge also. The way they ask one question.
Contemporary developments become unpredictable because there are so many contemporary developments.
Yes, sir.
And then you have to be prepared on them.
Yes, sir. And kind of chronological idea about the developments also.
Although there can be some triggers because of current developments, but then let's say those triggers are related to so many topics.
So I would say that the NDA government that came in power from 2014 onwards, all things you should be preparing. That is contemporary development.
So let's have let's say look on this. Let's say that question first.
Yes, sir. Human Development Index.
So I guess this year inequality, equality related debates happen towards near mains examination we can consider, no?
Right, sir, right.
Like World Bank report, and then generally they ask a question related to index.
Yes, sir, yes.
They have been asking Human Development Index, not first time they have asked, they have been asking on that.
Yes.
So this year what they have done is that they have added one more in that, let's say that inequality, that it is prepared by UNDP along with Human Development Index.
Yes, sir.
But it is Human Development Index that is found more popular and people are being more aware about this. Even if people may be aware about inequality, but will they have content to write?
Specific, sir.
Yes. So
How
will they
it is
have anything
calculated?
specific to write on that?
Because it is
So-
talking distinguished.
So that's why we have, let's say that we kept it on difficult side.
Yes, yes.
So we have kept it on difficult side, we
Yes,
can say
this question is difficult side just because the specific knowledge is required here. The second part maybe students will be easily let's say able to write because it is asking about
And many a time when students do not know, they will end up writing SDI.
Yes, sir. They will write HDI. They know inclusive growth related aspects, so they will write generic points.
What will say about second question?
So this is, I guess, theme in all papers.
Yes, in paper second also they have asked waning of globalization.
Yes,
In paper one also there was question on globalization.
and in essay also, sir, the way the international relation topic was asked. So somehow that same things is
War you can
war,
consider, basically
that
war
protectionism
subject.
and-
Yes,
yes,
it's Sun Tzu statement it was.
yes, yes,
So you can see that this is the theme across GS paper 1, 2 and
yet
3. Now we'll see in ethics paper also whether there has been certainly let's say that. We will find this is what we can say. So people know about protectionism, multilateral, etc. So we cannot say it is a difficult question. We can keep it on
yes, sir, easier side.
easier side like
Yes.
this. Next question is
Factors influencing the decision of farmers on selection of high value crops. So high value crops generally means less plantation crops, horticulture crops, which has some kind of more gestation period or harvest period, but they yield more income to the farmers, but they require
it is a basic question. We
basic
can
question
consider.
we can say, sir. Agroeconomy related these two questions are very basic, and that's why we can keep on easier side also.
Because supply chain management, it
Direct
has been
syllabus
quite
topic.
in news also since COVID
Yes.
crisis, supply chain.
Yes, sir.
So that is what we can say this like this.
Yes, sir. So directly syllabus topic questions. Now this one is, we can say, kind of bouncer for students.
Yes, because it's specific what India has contributed. This
Yes.
is what they are saying that.
Mention India's contribution.
Yes, the India's contribution. We know that India is part of that program.
Right, sir.
But what exactly it has contributed, so
Yes.
it depends ki how in depth you have preparation of
idea.
this you can say ITR, you can say that's also not a new, let's say current development, rather
It's not
it is
the
a
new development.
contemporary development.
Contemporary development.
So because of that, since it is asking India's contribution, we can say this
Yes.
implications people would be able to write.
Right. Yes, sir.
This because it based on your understanding, you will be able to give some generic
aspects.
logics you can give, but India's contributions and that there can be a bit challenge, and that's why we have kept
Difficult.
on difficult side.
Yes.
We can say
Yes,
this.
sir.
The next question is, I guess it is obvious question.
Clean technology, sir.
This clean technology, biotechnology role, how it can be. So it's combination of, let's say, science and tech and ecology.
Yes, sir. That's what I was telling. The emerging trend that is there, it's overlapping aspect between science and technology, environment and disaster management, sir. So the questions are like that. Environmental hazard, like they are asking these hazards, environmental hazards. So that's why it overlapping aspect. So most of the students know the clean
Yes,
technologies.
clean technology and all projects, they
Yes.
know that, right?
So basically
Yes.
different kinds of clean technology,
So we can keep it on?
easier side only, sir.
Yes.
Right.
The next question is on
Yes, carbon capture, utilization and storage, CCUS. So the context of asking this question, one can again say is the contemporary discussion that is going on how to reduce or how to mitigate the climate change at world stage. And this is being, let's say, given as one solution. And recently, Niti Aayog had given one
report.
Dedicated report on this particular carbon capture. That's why students must
But it
be
is
aware.
ongoing debate, I guess.
Yes.
We can find that it is ongoing debate what we keep talking about
Yes, sir.
carbon capture and other related
Yes.
developments.
So, and even students read this for prelims, so they may be able to write this, not a problem, we can say that. But still we can say, sir, it is moderate. Why? Because it is specific technology.
Means it demands, let's say, even if you know you need to have some specific information.
Yes.
So because of that, there can be a bit challenging
Yes.
on this.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next question is
Seawater intrusion in coastal aquifers. So in past also UPSC has asked question on like coastal erosion. So we are considering this question as part of disaster management. The way I told you, this is overlapping aspect with environment. This is also environmental hazard. but it is a kind of disaster. Why? Because seawater intrusions into aquifers is resulting into a lot of impact on coastal human habitations.
Yes, we tell also in fact disaster management in the context of ecology.
Yes.
This is how in GS paper 3 they keep, let's say, the nature of disaster, let's say.
Yes, sir.
So it is how the combination, and then people, if they have understanding, they can
Yes.
link that.
So the way the question was asked in GS1 also, climate change and sea level and its impact on coastal small island nations, sir. Major impact is seawater intrusion, and that one was again they asked in GS3. Similar theme is there. Okay, so most of students will be able to write this on. This can be on easier side only, sir. Now, internal security related 2 questions.
So terrorism, the uniqueness of this question is there are 4 parts.
Yes, sir.
So one, this is the statement
given directly.
So you have to just start with this. That is
Introduction
introduction
only.
part. You
Right,
can
sir.
say you have to tell
Right.
that how it is. Then manifested, how it is manifested. So again, it is, let's say, causes of terrorism. You can consider the way it is manifested.
Yes, sir.
Elaborate with, let's say, contemporary examples,
examples.
recent examples of terrorism.
Yes, sir.
So Pahalgam can be considered.
Yes.
You can say that the best example candidates may have in their mind.
Yes, sir.
And countermeasures adopted by the state. So there are so many strategies adopted, I guess, the people can have this, we can say, which countermeasure can be security, political, economic, social.
Yes, sir.
Means I guess there can be several dimensions to add with this.
So legal, institutional on the government side, and then security measures, security forces side. So these kind of, let's say, generally we teach in internal security. That way students will write, structurize. So largely it is a standard theme. So
Yes,
easy.
means it's easy question, not
Yes.
that challenging. There are, even
Yes.
if students may lack one aspect, it will be able to balance by another
Yes.
aspect.
Yes.
That's also 10-mark question, so there are so many things to write.
Yes, sir. Again, the statement that our Union Home Minister had given that we will eliminate left-wing extremism by 2026.
This almost it has been neutralized, means if you
Yes.
see Home Ministry report, annual report,
Yes.
so it has drastic reduction in terms of number of casualties, number of incidents, number of
Yes.
districts.
Yes, sir.
So that is how students may be familiar on that, they will
Yes.
write. Then this
Yes.
is how it is understand by left wing. It is a basic question.
Basic.
This and then let's say that this basically they have what they have done is that they have mixed
Yes, sir.
current or an development and current development based on, let's say that basic they are trying to,
Ask.
and then they are asking you let's say eliciting view. You have to elicit a view
Yes, sir.
that yes, whether it is we are going to eliminate, we are not going to eliminate, and what measures taken by the government to eliminate.
Yes.
So there are several such measures, and I guess ki samadhan can be.
Yes, sir. The Samadhan strategy is there. Security related strategy and government on the side of administration, development and governance side. So generally we divide
Generally,
like
let's
this.
say ki, security related samadhan is the major
Yes.
initiative, I guess.
Yes.
People will be able to know. It means they will
Yes.
be knowing and writing.
It's a generic question,
Generic,
easy.
we can keep it on this side.
Yes.
Yes.
Then 15 marker questions. Again, index based question.
Great.
So
2 indices they have asked.
So that is a new trend that we identify in this paper, sir. 2 index based questions in one
fact,
paper.
if you see paper second question on poverty paradox, so that was also directly, indirectly linked to recent developments,
Right.
including World Bank report.
Right, sir.
And this year, let's say, first question is also in that way. Although it is not in that context, it is in the context of health, I guess. There are
Fiscal health index.
fiscal health index.
Yes, sir.
This you can see, which Niti Aayog has prepared, and that is how
Yes.
it tries to promote performance, let's say, assessing fiscal performance of the states. It promotes competitiveness among the states.
Yes, sir. It's a kind of competitive federalism.
Yes, in paper second we say that. But in the context of economy, this is what we have to write about
18
sustainable fiscal policies of the government.
So
like
it's
this.
about, right, so fiscal rational, or we can say that
It will be able to
consolidation.
moderate, I guess.
Yes, sir. We can say not moderate, sir. It is kind of difficult because they will require to write specific things here, sir.
Because they may not, people may be familiar about fiscal health index.
They will write general things about this, sir.
Yes, but they may not have exact
Yes, how
understanding
it is going
how,
to encourage.
and what, how many, let's say, report means how many states ranking and other
Yes,
things.
yes, sir. Specific
That
things,
you can
sir.
say.
Parameters
so it can be
and
considered a difficult question.
yes. Then now this is government scheme based question. So production linked incentive scheme. This has been like
It is a usual question, I guess.
usual also, sir, but this scheme has been emphasized by present government since COVID-19, that Atmanirbhar package. So around 13, 14 sectors have been targeted under this scheme, your manufacturing sector especially. And now almost 3, 4 years, 4, 5 years have been completed. So that's why it is asking about in what way the functioning outcomes of the scheme can be improved. So it is an analytical question. So how, let's say whether it has been faring well, outcomes and all these things, and how it can be improved. So that's why one should understand like contemporary, the way we were talking.
It is contemporary question. And moderate side?
Yes, sir, moderate side we can say now. Now this is a traditional question, sir. They have been repeating water resources related question. It is part of economy as part of resources.
Yes, groundwater depletion has been quite in news, not
So many
only
times,
in this paper but other
sir.
papers also. I guess last year they have asked a case study also on that.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it is, I think, a burning topic, groundwater.
Yes, sir.
So often we
Major
can get
challenge.
in news groundwater and scarcity of water and other things. So I guess question, let's say, not challenging. People
Yes, sir.
will be
They
just
have data about it. They have all the information about it, sir.
Yes.
Right. And even the steps taken like Atal Bhujal Yojana and the regulatory aspect and all these things, aquifer mapping and examine the scope of food processing industries. Now this is directly syllabus related topics.
And that's also a scope, let's say that. It is asking the scope.
Yes.
This.
So in past also they have asked like this, sir.
So they have to just write a range, like how we can promote at benefit. And in our country we lag in food processing compared to other countries like.
Yes, sir.
So and measures taken by again it is a straightforward question.
Very straightforward, sir. They know schemes, PM Sampada Yojana and mega food parks.
Easy,
and
we can consider like this.
Yes, sir, easy.
This.
Now this is repeated question, sir, from PYQ. Nanotechnology role in agriculture sector.
This nanotechnology, let's say even in our time also we'll find this.
Yes.
They keep asking on nanotechnology, although the nature of question they may frame in a different way.
Yes, nanotechnology, sir, I guess they have asked in health sector in past. Now they are asking in agriculture sector. Earlier they asked biotechnology, agriculture.
Yes.
So this is how they relate technology with health, education, agriculture, this kind of thing. So this is a theme, sir.
Okay.
So generally students know about how to write about this.
So we can say it is also easy question.
Yes, sir. It is easier one.
Yes. Next one is semiconductor.
So this question I was talking, sir, extra in economy we can say. It is manufacturing and it is
semiconductor, I guess I will tell you they keep asking, and semiconductor always has been in news for so many years you can consider. Even in our time also I will tell you that semiconductor
yes, sir.
It remains, although they have linked to economy, and the government of India has, people will be familiar how it is giving lots of emphasis on semiconductor.
Yes, sir.
For promoting, reducing its import and
yes, sir. Yes. The supply chain disruption, especially from COVID-19.
Yes.
So we want to reduce the reliance on especially China and let's say other like Taiwan and those countries. So yes, this can be moderate, sir. Why? Because second part is salient features of semiconductor mission. Now, salient features that will require specific, let's say, mentions of all the features, sir.
I mean, so basically it is a combine. Let's say they have to combine understanding on semiconductor linking to economy, industry, and the policy of the government and other things like measures taken like this, right?
Yes, sir. Now, this is environment related question, sir. They have asked question on mining in past. The similar question they are asking, mining considered as environmental. So impact of mining on environment we have to explain
yes,
here.
Mineral resources, mining and mineral resource regulation that we have.
Yes, sir.
And it remains a burning topic, you know that how environmental.
Very standard major environmental issue also.
Mining areas already they remain in always news and cases, etc.
Yes, sir.
So I guess yes, that will be also not considered challenging.
It is easier one, sir. Now this question is like on Paris Agreement, but sir, the tricky aspect here is, sir, this one. Most of students will be writing about Paris Agreement
Write
and
a
commitments.
review on India's climate commitments under Paris Agreement.
Uh,
That is, let's say that.
they will write about Paris Agreement and India's
But it is a
commitments.
review they have to write.
Review that
Yes.
present status, like some of the commitments we have achieved and some of the commitments we are lagging.
Yes, what commitments we have achieved?
Like
what
let's say electricity production from non-fossil fuels we have
what
achieved.
we have failed,
And we have failed in terms of, sir, afforestation, creating carbon sink.
and how these have been further strengthened.
So we have updated them in 2022, like we are going to be carbon neutral by 2070. Now we have announced in that COP26 only. And then we have increased that target now to 50% of, let's say, total electricity production from non-fossil fuels by 2030. So such updation has been done in the targets. So it requires some specific data now. So that's why it can be moderate, sir, now.
Then what are the major challenges? Internal security?
Yes. So now this
Northeast area, again it is a, I guess, ki basic question you can consider from
Yes.
Northeast, the accords, others
Yes,
which
sir.
are going on.
Yes, sir.
It also says, let's say, ki map the various peace accords.
Yeah, that makes it moderate, sir.
Right. And agreements initiated by government in
Look at this, sir. One
the
past
in the past decade, I guess. The past decade can be considered last 10 years.
last 10 years, sir.
It is asking recent one, I guess. Isn't it?
Recent
Because
ones.
decades they have not written. They are asking past
Only
decade.
Yes, sir.
I guess ki that way we can consider. So it can be a bit moderate because
sir.
generally people have knowledge, but
Yes.
whether they have, they can map out and they can write on
One
this.
thing, sir, I would like to highlight here: major challenges to internal security and peace process. So why they use two terms separately, sir? Because these challenges are different than these challenges. Because of ethnic diversity and that aspect, so peace process.
Yes, challenge means we have to separate it.
Yes.
Major challenge into internal security.
Yes.
And peace process is also scuttled, you know that, because
Yes.
when we start peace process, basically, so then so many things would happen.
Diverse.
And
Right.
those activities will derail the peace process.
Yes, sir. Development deficit, inequality, diversity, ethnic diversity, and lack of, let's say, the geographical factors, like we can say the terrain and all. So that derails peaceful. Internal security aspect largely related to border aspects, sir. The terrain and border aspect, cross-border crimes. So these challenges should be separated, and this is very specific, sir. So that's why we kept it moderate, sir. Now, this is, let's say, repeated questions, maritime security. I guess 2023, they have asked a specific question on maritime security and asking about the majors like organizational, technical, and procedural keywords they ask.
It is also a simple, straightforward question.
Straightforward question, sir. So we have to write from that PYQ only, we have to write. But the one thing that I have found here, sir, they used these two terms separately.
Maritime and coastal security.
Both are separate, sir.
Yes.
Both are separate. Maritime is like at distance inside the sea.
Something deep sea you can say.
Indian Navy is responsible for that.
Right.
And coastal
Coast
security,
Guard, Coast Guard.
Coast Guard and the state police,
Yes, yes.
state
yes.
coastal
It is
police.
seashore, I think, let's say that.
Finer difference, so let's say many students may miss this actually.
Yeah, that is how it happens. That it's questions
Otherwise-
may not be that challenging. No.
Yes, sir.
Questions may not be that challenging, but what we can find is that the way you write and whether you are able to exactly strike and write the way there are some this finer aspect of
Yes, sir.
differences.
Structuring of answers.
When you structure your answer, whether your answer is going quite generic or you have very specific points, so that is how the answers can make difference. And these things can be considered at how, let's say, the paper may not be that challenging, you should know that.
Yes,
This, what you have to do is that you have to prepare very specific notes on each and every, let's say, the topic that we have in GS paper 3, contemporary developments. You could certainly current development, because this year current development is next year contemporary development,
Sure,
you
sir.
can say.
Right.
And there are many ongoing developments. It's not even if they have not asked current affairs, but then the question is that It does not mean it is not challenging, it
Yes,
is not important.
right.
Rather, our answers we try to connect, be it introduction part, ending
sir.
part.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Somewhere we try to bring a ripple effect
Yes.
in answer by just connecting to current
sir.
developments.
That is a good answer actually.
Yes,
Right.
the current developments can be a weapon to take advantage, we can say this,
Yes, sir.
strategic edge.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that is what our analysis, and hope let's see it gives you macro view of GS paper 3 and
Yes.
how you can prepare, and those who have appeared and going to appear in their optionals. So all the best.
All the best to you.